Well, last time she was here, she taught us how to say poinsettia. The visit, we're focusing on another word.
Yes, free, as in free garden admission through December 31st. And listen, no strings attached. You're looking for the fine print. There is none.
No, there isn't. From Lauritzen Gardens, Mia Jenkins. Good to see you, Mia.
Hey, Mia. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to see you. I went down to Lauritzen Gardens a few weeks ago for the Poinsettia Show.
Yeah.
It's still going on.
It is.
How's it going right now?
Wonderful, and it goes through January 4th, but we've had, we're so just lucky in Omaha to have so many generous people. And we've had a wonderful year, and we had a donor step up and say, hey, it's such a great, special place for Omaha to have, and I want everyone to be able to experience the wonder of the season, the plants in the wintertime, the conservatory, the holiday show. And so they are underwriting admission for everyone through the end of this year.
Starting now, today?
Started on Christmas Eve. We were closed Christmas Day. Tonight and tomorrow you can see it till 8 with the Holiday Poinsettia Show, AGLOW.
Awesome.
And then we're open 9 to 5 the rest of the week. So.
And people really should take advantage of that because it is incredible. Do you still have the poinsettia tree?
We do, up through January 4th. It's made from more than 700 poinsettia plants on its own, thousands of other plants.
You've lit it. Is it more impressive at night? When do you recommend?
I say it's a completely different experience.
You went during the day.
Yeah, during the daytime you really see the individual plants. You can really see the diversity of it. In the evening, the tree really becomes a showstopper with the light shining on the red. You see a lot of other light displays that we've created in the conservatory and the floral display hall. It becomes kind of more of a magical winter wonderland, and during the daytime it focuses a little bit more on the horticulture aspect of it. You can see the trains easily. But both experiences are wonderful.
So when you say the trains, you've got all these models that are incorporated into, so even though, you go to the gardens, you expect to see flowers, but how and why did you incorporate these trains, Mia?
Well, it kind of has a nostalgic feel to it. We have the model railroad garden year-round, or sorry, I guess it's May through October, but we display trains almost year-round. And the buildings are all created with natural materials. We incorporate them into the plant so it feels very natural, like it belongs there. For a lot of older people, it reminds them of trains that they had around their tree during the holiday season. And for the kids, it's like there's just nothing quite like seeing their eyes light up when they see the trains and watch them following the trains and holler at their grandparents to come see the trains. It really provides just an added layer of sound with the whir and whistle, of movement to the plants, which are kind of stagnant, although they are ever growing and changing. And it provides something different to see for kids of all ages.
Blended in with the trains and the poinsettias are like you said, those buildings. And I think it was the Woodman was one of them?
Yes.
And there's a bunch of others. Who designed those? How did you come up with those?
They are really pieces of art in themselves. They're built by a studio called Applied Imagination, and they are experts in building model railroad gardens. They're the landscape architects and engineers who built our model railroad garden outside. Our staff builds the track around, but the artists at their studio have come up with the buildings. We have old market buildings, we have downtown buildings like Woodman, First National Tower, with the Union Pacific headquarters. And then there's a lot of attractions like the Durham Museum, the Desert Dome at the Henry Dorley Zoo. And the natural materials are what makes them really special. They're made from seed pods and barks and berries, gourds, like you see St. Cecilia Cathedral, and you can clearly identify the seeds and beans and little gourds that make up the spires. And so it's that's kind of fun in itself to see people recognize those.
Well, and everything that Mia's talking about right now, I want to get you back to where we started here. It's free, but it can't last forever. And it does end at the end of the year.
Correct.
There's 5 more chances, right? 5 more nights?
There's 5 more nights to see the garden glow. Tonight and tomorrow night are your opportunities to see it for free. And then the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, we charge regular admission. And then during the day from 9 to 5, from Thursday through Saturday will be free as well.
So here's the information about Holiday Poinsettia AGLOW. You see the days, times, pay no attention, at least for the next few days, to that admission information on the screen. If you're going, you know, after the first of the year, then you will have to pay to get in. But right now, everything at Lauritzen Gardens, you don't need a membership to get in and see it. So
But
if you
memberships
wanted
are
to
good
go,
though, right?
Yeah.
Memberships are good.
are great.
well, especially right now, because you get the whole 2017.
Yes, and I always say memberships you get in free every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
They're discounted right now, $5 for gift memberships through the end of the year.
And
so
you
if
can give yourself
still
a gift
need
membership.
something,
Yeah.
a little to me from me, or get a friend to buy it
Yes.
for you.
Yeah.
But it is a great way to enjoy the garden year round and find the beauty in every season. And holiday merchandise is discounted now in our gift shop as well. So what's left there
You are
is
so generous.
But
you know, we do what we can,
But it
and
is-
all those purchases go back to benefit the garden. So it's a
Yeah.
great way to.
it is absolutely stunning down there. Everybody should get down there and
you.
check it out
Well,
while they
before
can.
we let you go, there's something else, Legos, and how in the heck you guys do this, you know, bring this stuff to life. You think about little plastic toy
Yep.
pieces, creating beautiful butterflies and animals. It's astounding.
Well, artist Sean Kinney is amazing, and his team, and we've hosted 2 other exhibits of his, and so we are so fortunate to be able to bring the 3rd of his exhibits to the garden starting January 14th.
Wow.
There's a big peacock, which you just saw, this beautiful, like I said, it's an endearing family. You just see the love on the mom's face, and the buck stands by protecting. All of the sculptures are made from a total of more than 450,000 Lego elements. So if you think about just building something at home and how many pieces that
Right,
adds up
right.
to be, and they're also all inspired by nature. So it allows us to relate interpretive messages and education, sneak that in for the kids with a toy that's really relatable to them.
Yeah.
But just as an adult who sees them, I'm like, how do they build something so natural looking with so much shape and form out of this little square brick that's so rigid? It really is amazing.
And you said that opens the middle of January.
opens
How
January
long will
14th.
it last?
It goes through Mother's Day,
Oh,
so it'll
nice.
be there quite a while, and we'll
Good.
add a lot of pop and color to our winter season.
And all that information is right there at the bottom of the screen. LauritzenGardens.org is the website.
Mia, thank you.
Have a great New Year.
Thank you, you too.